guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I am the Buddha Body. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium. I channel messages that I get from the Most High, from Spirit, from Source, and I give you guys those messages. Okay, I don't know if you guys have been feeling the shift, alright, but the shift is big, you guys, okay? You guys could be feeling like you have more time on your hands. Maybe you feel like time is more, like you have more time to be productive. Like you just feel like there's like this energy of spirit and source giving you so much time to get things done, to do things here, okay? So I'm getting this energy of like, you guys are no longer being, influenced, all right, by certain principalities and certain energies that have been trying to block your blessings or taint your energy, taint your magic, okay, in some type of way. I'm getting you have disconnected from a lot of those kind of energies. You have cut the cords, all right, even though they're still trying to affect you energetically here, all right. I have this channel message for you guys that says, congratulations, you've passed this major test, okay? The Most High is insanely proud of you guys, okay? So the Most High is so proud of you guys because you have gone through it. This is why you have such a big energy shift on your hands, okay? 144, my timer. You guys are now, it's like finally Spirit is like clearing out all the excess, okay? All the excess gunk that was being thrown onto your energy, all right? That was being, like piled in onto your energy is what I'm hearing. Like I'm getting like an energy of someone like scooping all this trash and piling it onto you to make it seem like that was your energy. Like they wanted to make it seem like their shit doesn't stink, but your shit stinks. That's the energy I'm feeling here, okay? But as you guys, you know, ascend and elevate and go through these major shifts, all right? I heard all praise to the Most High. These energy attacks are like, it's like, I'm getting this energy of it also like boomeranging off you guys, okay? It's like ricocheting, that's the word. Thank you, Spirit. 234, my timer. It's ricocheting off you guys back onto the energy of the person here. And they're still, it's like this energy of like, they've been getting away with this for so long, these spiritual narcissists, okay? These spiritual heathens, whatever you want to call them. They've been getting like used to this, okay? They've been getting used to being able to do this and having an effect on you, okay? So this shift in energy is really gonna throw them in for a loop, okay, if it hasn't already. That's the energy I'm getting for this reading, okay? So yeah, we're gonna get started. All right, Spirit, Ancient Ancestors, Universe, Source, thank you so much for guiding me and allowing me to receive the most accurate messages at this moment in time. Any energies that are of negative intent, ill will, attempts at destiny swapping, or energy siphoning, please return to sender tenfold. Thank you. Okay, and I'm getting like you're getting your life force back, okay? There's been someone here who has been really trying to, or like multiple energies, okay? These are spiritual narcs, okay? They have been incessantly, like your energy is just so potent to them, and so like they have been just this whole time getting used to taking some sort of like power from doing this, okay? They have been gaining some sort of power from automatically. All right, I heard automatically or audible could be significant. Maybe you guys like to hear like audiobooks, okay? Or audiobooks could be significant in the reading. But they have been doing this for a really long time here, okay? This has been something that I feel like they have been not masters at, but they have been really good at doing this, all right? Because they don't want you to take this leap of faith here, because this leap of faith in this new direction brings you a lot of balance, okay? Brings you a lot of reciprocity in your energy here, okay? I feel like everything's coming back to you. Your finances are being restored, all right? Your energy is being restored here. You're getting wish fulfillment here, all right? And these people were selfishly taking off chosen ones and energetically attacking these chosen ones with principalities and certain things like that, because they knew that they had some sort of level of access that they can kind of take from spirit, the spirit of that, excuse me, wow, throat chakra, the spirit of the chosen ones, or the soul of the chosen ones, I should say, okay? Yeah, I'm getting like you guys have passed this test. All right, you guys can relax, you guys can rest, okay? You guys have finally gained all the information that you need here, whether it was from source or, you know, you're getting signs and synchronicities or someone, or you're just getting information here from the Most High that's giving you this kind of intel here, okay? Prayer, I'm hearing prayer works. All right, you guys could have been praying a lot more lately, or you guys need to pray a lot more lately here. You have the devil. Look, they're obsessed. They're attached here. They're codependent on this new beginning here because they were doing this whole entire time and they were getting away with this, or so they thought. Yeah. Clarify, 4 swords, 7 pentacles. Yeah. I'm saying, whoa, excuse me, third chakra. I'm hearing it took a long time, but it's over now. Okay? They invested in this for a really long time to do this here. They were expecting here to get some rewards by doing this to you guys, okay? Extremely spiritually narcissistic, okay? Very forceful in the energy, thinking that they're going to receive harvest from this, from trying to automatically cause endings for you guys. Lo and behold, the energy you give out is the energy you get, okay? They're wondering here, they could have done this for 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks, hoping, praying, I mean, maybe not hoping and praying, but expecting this to happen to them, expecting this to happen for them, okay? And I'm seeing that, yeah, whatever you guys have invested in for yourselves, yeah, it's abundance. All right, you've opened the gates to new blessing, new abundance, prosperity here. The divine is granting you this new door of opportunity here, okay? You're gonna have a lot more blessings flow into your lap. You're gonna have a lot more resources come into your lap here, all right? Because you had to face major change. You had to face major deaths, transformations, endings here, all right? And these actually were preparing you. This energy was, believe it or not, preparing you here, all right? They're watching you get justice here for whatever they collaborated against you, all right? They know you're a truth speaker. This is burdening them, okay? This is making them very, very overwhelmed, okay? They feel like they have a lot of responsibilities on their you know, that they're holding up right now, okay? They could be trying to hide this here, all right? But I feel like a lot of the projections that they're trying to send out here, you're still getting karmic justice for, okay? So even if you're feeling in the energy a little bit of the attacks being sent to you, it can no longer phase you, is what I'm getting. It can no longer have such a hold on you that it affects your everyday, okay? It affects your day-to-day life, okay? Spirit is putting like a block against these energies, okay? Like I'm getting like a barricade against these energies here. Yeah, someone's definitely trying to affect my throat chakra, throw my throat chakra off. Yeah, I feel like this is awakenings here. Seeing things from a new perspective here, all right? Light. This is abundance being restored for you guys, okay? This is dreams coming true. This is things coming to light here, okay? Things being shown for what they are, the reality of situations, okay? Clarify 4 of Swords. All right, you guys could be an Emperor energy, 22, in harmony with taking leadership, taking a leadership role. All right, taking action towards something. All right, this is masculine energy, but you know, it's energy in the tarot here. So I'm getting like you're taking action here. You're being very dominant when it comes to restoring your energy, when it comes to praying, when it comes to really connecting with the Most High here. And I feel like this is giving you a very substantial position here. All right, yeah. This path that these people are looking at right now has them very, very worried that they're going to be imprisoned, or they're going to be facing some sort of imprisonment here, okay? That's what they could have wanted for you guys, okay? Whether it's of the mind, whatever. Yeah. I'm getting here. So they did something in haste, okay? This is an energy of doing things in haste, acting irrational, okay? Very irrational energy. Whatever they were doing here, trying to take from you, all right? Trying to energetically siphon here, all right? Trying to connect with you guys here. I'm seeing that they did this because they expected an investment out of this, all right? They were working a long time to do something like this to you guys, all right? Yeah. It's falling apart. It's an end to this collaboration here, because you guys are the blueprint. You see, you have the map, all right? You have the direction. You're the guide here. You have the light, all right? And these people were tomfooleries, okay, making fools out of themselves because of all this collaboration that they were doing, thinking that they could take this, all right, thinking that they can somehow energetically siphon off your blueprint and take something for you and cause endings for you guys. This is extremely dark energy, by the way, that I'm tapping into. All right, we have 10-10 on the timer. All right, so someone's very dark. Someone does a lot of dark manipulation here. Dark psychology is what I'm getting as well. Yeah, but you guys have manifested good karma. All right, so good karma is playing out in your life here, okay? This is happening quickly. It is happening rather fast, okay? So someone could be facing an ending here. A big, big ending here, all right? Because of what they did. Yeah, they're going through some type of awakening here. That what's playing out here is because of them trying to, you know, energetically swap with you guys, okay? Pour their trash onto you and expect you to carry your energy. Like that, like... How does that, like, do you think that's going to work forever? No. Yeah, they were trying to block this. They were doing anything, all right? Trying to swap, trying to do whatever they can, trying to flip the script here because they wanted you to be backed up into a corner while all these people were attacking you because they could have had 3 more people doing this, all right, involved in this. All right, so you wouldn't be able to receive this divine blessing. I just saw 1111. All right, so you wouldn't be able to have this transformation for this blessing to occur. Yeah. All right, you guys could be sweethearts. Okay, very compassionate, very, very psychic, by the way. 11:33 on my timer. Yeah. You guys are very in tune with your intuition, very tapped into the spiritual. All right, feminine, female or not, feminine energy. You're very compassionate, okay? But you lead, you direct others. You have a leadership energy, okay? You have this energy of assertiveness, courage, all right? Strength. And someone wanted that. All right. Clarify. 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Yeah. I'm getting, yeah, this could have been some sort of community of people, okay? All right, they see you as someone who's very energetic, very brave as well. Okay, you're not afraid to take your own direction and things. You're not afraid to listen to your own advice. Okay. I feel like someone's not happy about that. Someone's not happy that they can't manipulate you. All right, energetically to defeat you. Yeah. I'm getting this group, this community with 3 more people or whatever. They could be childhood friends, okay, people from the past, whatever. In the past, whatever they did to celebrate off of this ending for you, yeah, it's coming back to them. You gave what you get. They're facing a lot of harsh endings right now. All right, the number 13. I've also been picking up on the number 13. Could be significant. All right, yeah, you guys were too smart. Queen of Swords upright. You guys have so much intellect. All right. You guys are very, very smart. You know when to set boundaries, okay? You know when to speak your truth. You know when to speak with clarity and clear insight. Okay, 13:13 on my timer. It's like you guys, throughout all the illusions, all the confusion, all the death magic, everything they've been sent your way, I feel like you just turned your back. You just turned your back on all of it and set up these boundaries and knew. You knew from your own truth, I'm going to speak my truth. I got to cut these energies off, and this is what's going to lead me towards my blessings. And that's exactly what you're doing. All right, or exactly what you did because you passed this major test. All right, yeah, I'm getting victorious. All right, you're victorious in the season here, okay? People want to partner up with you. People see that you have transmuted some sort of darkness into light. People see that you are the one. All right, they see that you're the one here who can really create. All right, can really create out of, I heard nothing, okay? So maybe you guys are building something out of nothing here. Yeah, they're trying to block your manifestations, trying to block you from being a manifester. Okay, this is how they were doing this. 14:14 on my timer. All right, they didn't want you to be the manifester of your own reality. They didn't want you to co-create with reality. All right, be in the ebb and flow, okay? Because you guys creating, you have the pentacle, the cup, the sword, everything. That makes you unstoppable. That makes you unbreakable. That makes you the star. The back of the deck, the star. You guys are in such a magnetic energy right now. 14:41 on my timer. All right, 14:44. You guys shine brighter than most. All right, and it's not off of appearances, whatever. It's energetic. All right, your energy is pure. It's authentic. You're a healer. All right, you're meant to pour into others the way that you are supposed to be poured into. And you were just dealing with a lot of narcs, okay? A lot of narcs that wanted to take, but not give, all right? And they wanted that to defeat you, all right? So you wouldn't see the star in you. Aquarius energy. We have Scorpio energy, Aries energy, a lot of like fiery energy here. But yeah, and this is overwhelming them. Behind the scenes, they're burdened here because they know they cannot stop your shine, all right? You guys can be public figures, online public figures, or you do something online, or you get a lot of attention online, but you've closed out a major cycle completion here, all right? This is like wanting you at your wit's end, wanting you to carry all the burdens of their responsibilities. But the 10, the 10 is associated with completion. So what I love about the 10 of Wands is that by you, yes, for a time period having to learn these lessons, you had to carry this because you were unaware, all right, that you were carrying so much of other people's baggage. But you're at the end of your road, all right, with doing that, with holding on to other people's baggage, all right? When you're the star here, you're the healer, all right? Yeah, you've defeated the devil. Damn. This is a major test that you have passed here. Congrats. Bondage. All right, temptations, addictions. Maybe you guys have overcome addictions here, overcome temptations, lustfulness, things of that sort. You have completed out a big cycle, okay? And these illusions here that were casted upon you, I feel like you're speaking truth. You have truth. You have clarity, okay? Maybe someone of someone who is upright, who's honest, may want to give you justice and clarity on these illusions here, because I feel like this is someone here who could have also been aware or behind the scenes kind of was observing the illusions that were being casted here, all right, that were being sent towards you, all right, and they're waiting for the time here for something to transpire, all right, for this illusion to finally dissolve is what I'm hearing. Wow, this is big. Yeah, you guys have definitely cleared out a very huge toxic cycle. All right, you dealt with a lot of toxic people, a lot of toxic narcissistic energies who felt whether it's intimidated by you, whether it's threatened by you, they were trying to work at all costs to ultimately break you down, okay? Ultimately keep you from a new beginning, from these blessings, all right? Whether it was to take from you, whether it was to group up against you, whether it was to end you, or, you know, metaphorically, or even try literally. I don't know. Every situation is different. Who knows, okay? God forbid. But these transformations and these endings that they try to send you, you were able to alchemize that as a manifester into transformation. 1818 on my timer, all right? Into change, into prosperity. And this is why your blessing is so much bigger than any of them could have expected. Anything else, Holy Spirit? We have Mischief Maker, number 2, and Flexibility, 35. Yeah. Causing a lot of mischief here. You've had to remain flexible through this. All right, they could have been projecting that you were the mischief maker, that you were the one who was mischievous because what? Because you were just, you know, in your own lane, speaking your truth of you being abused or being taken advantage of, spiritually, physically, whatever. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Compassionate Ally, number 27. I'm going to read these for you guys. And we have back of the deck, Wizard's Helper, number 30. Okay. Let's read these. Okay. Number 2, Mischief Maker. All right. Tuxedo Cat Adventures. The message is, when routines become monotonous, it's important to take a break to have some fun. It's time to satiate your curiosity and explore something you've been putting aside because you felt it's just not me. Mythos is playful, fun, clever, and mischievous. The Tuxedo's cat magic beckons you to engage in an experience you have been considering but hesitant to try. Assisted by the Tuxedo's wizardry, it's quite likely that you'll find yourself disappearing into the joy of the adventure. Don't be surprised if you realize you're delighting in your new activity alone. It is said that the mystical creature can suddenly vanish, often leaving traces of his escapades strewn about the house. Okay. So I'm getting you have to do this alone, all right? This is where your adventure begins, all right? It's a lonely road. I'm hearing Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me and I walk alone. Yeah. Don't be surprised when you're finding a lot of happiness restored, joy, all right, coming back to your energy, vitality coming back into your energy here. All right, I'm also hearing like cat's out of the bag kind. You know, there's something here that I feel like has people realizing like they can't run from the truth, they can't hide from something here. All right, if you want to know about tuxedo cats, we have some description here. Okay, not a breed. This cat is named for its bicolor markings that resemble formal tuxedo wear. They tend to be extremely intelligent, good-humored, mischievous, and are said to have mystical inclinations. Okay. All right, number 35, let's see, flexibility. Let's see what this one has to tell us, okay? 35, flexibility, letting go of rigidity. The message is let go of rigid thoughts, bend with new discoveries. Unexpected possibilities are ready to come to you. I like that. All right, Mythos is the bowl really only for fish? Mystical things happen when you let go of rigid ideas and open yourself to seeing from a new perspective. Yeah, definitely a new perspective coming through here for this. Be willing to adapt. Unimagined possibilities are ready to slip easily into your life in the most unexpected moments and in the most unexpected and unusual ways. Let go of firm notion. Let your thoughts flex and flow. These bonded litter mates remind you that what you've always seen as a fishbowl can easily become a playground. Okay, interesting. So I'm getting, yeah, it's like you're learning to expand, okay? You're learning to get rid of limiting beliefs, whether what you were conditioned to believe, okay, or you just were brought up to believe. You're learning to expand out of that consciousness, okay? They wanted you to be in your shell here. I'm getting so many people knew you as in your shell, cooped up in your shell, that when you're ready to break that mold and come out of your shell, it's almost like a shock, all right? Because these people were so bonded to you in the way that you were from this, you know, limited access point, okay? We have curious positions in the smallest spaces. Attached not with the bone, but with muscle, a cat's shoulder blade is extremely flexible. The feline spinal cord also has elastic cushioning on their disc. The unique physical features allow them to scrunch and squeeze into the tiniest, most extraordinary places. So maybe you guys had to like really adapt and remain flexible throughout all this turmoil here, okay? All right, we have number 27, compassionate ally. Let's see what this one says. All right, empathy and kindness. Here we go. The message is put aside judgmental feelings. Respect others and act with compassion. Your spirit is meant to uplift others. Mythos is Ragdoll's magic is in the lessons of compassion she brings. Start by taking time to understand, nurture, and love the person that you are. Ragdoll encourages you to recognize the things that are no longer serving you and be willing to let them go. Extend love to others and be reminded that the most difficult people are usually the ones who need your gifts of grace, respect, and kindness the most. Yeah, so I'm getting, you know, you've just bowed out of something gracefully. Okay, you didn't fuss, you didn't fight, all right? You didn't scream, you didn't cry. I mean, you could have cried, but like, I'm getting that you gracefully exited out of a situation. And you did it out of respect and kindness, which is very commendable. Okay, about ragdoll cats, we have these large, quiet, blue-eyed beauties are loving companions. They got the name ragdoll when kittens from early litters have the tendency to relax and become floppy when held. Okay. All right, and number 30, wizard's helper. All right, last one. Manifestation. The message, magic is more than in the air. Manifestation swirls around you. The tools, the skills, and the cat are here. Are you ready for the wizardry to begin? Oh, so this, I'm telling you, this new chapter is going to be magic. All right, just magic unfolding, flowing into your life. All right, you're going to be almost thinking like, is this even my life? Is this real? It is. But it's all the magic that you're manifesting into your life. We have mythos. Ask the cat anything. He's listening. The wizard helper amplifies your natural intuitive skills, throws in a dash of deep magic, and then you're on the brink of an amazing manifestation. Help it to crystallize. You have the power to do it because you are the wizard. Journal and tell the helper your desires. He reminds you to come from a state of being what you're seeking. Replace words like can't with can, hope with believe, or no, want with I am. Very powerful. All right, and affirmations also can be very powerful for you guys. Okay, you have to be in this energy of I already have it to attract it. Okay, you already have the abilities, you have the talent, you have the skill, you know it's within you. All right, you've just dealt with a bunch of narcissists around you who have told you otherwise. Mystical cats. Almost forever, cats have been associated with mystical and magical experiences. Seemingly not bound to the earth, they have been considered gods themselves or intimately in service to the gods as shapeshifters, messengers, protectors, and occasionally roguish mischief makers. So maybe people had, a lot to say about you going rogue by maybe taking your own path, taking the uncharted path. They had a lot to say when you were in that path of, ooh, what's gonna happen with that? But when you actually make it, it's energy of, wow, we could have actually gave them more credit than we did. We should have gave them more credit than we did. All right, because you had to walk this hard path alone, might I add, with the Most High. All right, I'm gonna leave that message here. Pretty powerful message. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this message does resonate with you guys, let me know down below. Also, anything you need to know about me will be in the link in the description. Also, if you want to book a personal, the link will be in the description below. And yeah, and I'll see you guys for the next reading. Bye bye.